How do lambs sound anyway? I got a wonderful picture of Addison when she was a fat little baby with a lamb, and it looks like they just kind of set her down there and they put the lamb, a real live lamb beside her. You've probably seen it on Facebook, and she's kind of all like, and she warmed up to it. You actually have seen this lamb service, haven't you? You've done it at home. And Liz provided this, and I knew she had these. I saw them, I knew what they were. It inspired me, and I said, well, we want to do that too, because it has a wonderful lesson. We have 3 glasses and some little tablets. These are capsules. They're green, blue, yellow, and red. Just like that. Would you come up here and help me, because I know you know what to do. I'm going to, so we can have some empty glasses. I'm going to use all these. I had to have some hot water to do this. So I told Brother Danny that I had to go get some hot water. Oh! Now, what I would really like to do sometimes is slip these into somebody's AM and FM packet when they're taking their medicine. I have a pill to them. I told my wife, I told her which pills to bring. I call it my FM and my AM holder. I got a thing that gives me what medicine I take at night. And my daddy one time, he called my brother, and he sounded completely confused. He said, I think I got my AM and my FM. It's AM and it's PM medicine. Anyway, in Ephesians chapter 4, Paul is talking to the Christians there, and he says, you know, a lot of your problems would be solved if you would just grow up. And so this is about growing. What these things do is you put them in hot water, and there's just a little tablet. Can you see that? Just a little capsule. It's in a gelatin capsule. And would you put them in these glasses? Put a blue one, and then a yellow one. We want one of each color in the glasses. We've got a blue one and a yellow one. And growing means not just getting taller. Keep going. Yeah, make sure it's not too blue. Yeah, blue one needs in that one. Need a red one in this one. Doesn't mean just getting taller or bigger or fatter. It means becoming smarter and getting more wisdom. It doesn't mean getting taller and becoming a grown-up. Okay, we've got 3 in this one, 3 in there, and I have the warm water here. I'm probably going to burn myself because I did this on popcorn. But it works better. And even Addison told me it works better if the water is hot. I think she put hers in some cold water, and they just had to stand around waiting for it to happen.
But then my wife came and she said, did you put them in warm water? And I said,
so warm water works better. All right, there they are. And the water is very good and warm. And the reason I like this, you can touch that water. It's kind of warm in it. Ow! And they're coming apart now. They're doing their thing. You know what? How we say a lot of times when we say he got into trouble or he had problems, we talk about somebody was in hot water. They got into some hot water. And that's a kind of a southern way, or maybe an American way of saying that he got into trouble. Now, what happens is that gelatin melts away, and they grow. What is that? That's a dinosaur. How do dinosaurs go? Roar. Well, I've been watching all the Jurassic Park things over again lately, but there's a dinosaur, and he's not a huge dinosaur. Do you know what the word dinosaur means? It means, it's from a Latin word. It means terrible lizard. Terrible lizard. All right. Can you get one out and wring it out? It is kind of warm, isn't it? You're getting into hot water. You know, the Lord wants us to grow up. Is it too hot? Let me try that. I think that's supposed to be a triceratops, maybe. Another dinosaur. Try the red one. I don't know if it's done cooking yet or not. Let's try this red one over here. Dinosaurs. Grow up. Paul said, grow up. Grow up. And I know a lot of people who are like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and they still are not mature. Is it kind of icky too? Slimy? Well, that's part of the spiritual life too, I guess. All right. I should know the names of all these dinosaurs because they are Show them to the camera. Show that one to the camera, that blue one. That's kind of interesting. It's going out on YouTube. Look there. That one is so sad. I have no idea. That just didn't work out. That's a part of growing up too. And if you look at that, and sometimes a part of my maturity process, or what God brought me to, I look at it and say, Lord, what are you making? And He says, don't you worry about it. I think this is another one of those, a snake. Most of them are really great, but they're all bigger. They all expanded. They all grew a little bit and grew up. And sometimes your mom or your dad are going to look at you and they're going to put their hands on their hips and they're going to say, would you grow up? You just act your age and not your shoe size. Your shoe size is probably, what, about a 3 or a 4? Don't act 3 or 4. Act 7. All right. Think about that, okay? All right. Wow. That was just more fun than a human being should be allowed to have. They're sponges. Yeah, they really are. Should we eat them now or wait till after church? Okay. Give her some applause for putting that together. Thank you very much. I think we did well. We didn't spill anything except